let's all repeat the mantra, it's only a movie. And if you think you're going to go into the movie and recapture your childhood, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. I thought, look, why mess with the success? We're never going to catch lightning in a bottle again. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. Let's let the memories suffice. And I said, you know what? My out is that Harrison's never going to do this.
Harrison Ford again, and he's talking about the old days, Carrie Fisher. How did you guys reminisce?
I said, you guys, I have a very bad feeling about this. Maybe we should have just left well enough alone.
You have definitely got the best role in this film,
you
haven't
think?
you?
You think? Top dad entrance. Wink. When I read 8, I told Ryan, I fundamentally disagree with virtually everything you've decided about my character.
But more challenging?
Yes, and I think he has more leeway to really mess things up. It's Colin Trevorrow that's going to have to tie all the loose ends together.
I mean, you talked about the reaction to the first script, obviously, that funny kind of thing about waiting for Luke to appear,
right,
etc. What was your reaction when you finally got a chance to read this one? Were you satisfied and excited in terms of how integral Luke is and was to the story? Were you surprised by what Ryan chose to do?
Yes, I was very surprised. And I have to tell you, and I should have realized that when I read 7, I said, I love everybody's part except mine. And on this one, it was similar in the sense that I said to Ryan, I'm so surprised how you see Luke.
Are you bummed that Luke didn't get sort of a reunion with Han Solo?
Absolutely. In fact, when I was reading it, I thought, if Leia's trying to mentally contact me and she's not successful, she'll rush to his aid. She'll get close to him and then get into some dire situation, and that's when I show up for a big yay, save her life. Then we rush to Han and are in the same position that Rey and Finn and Chewie are. Too late to save him, but witnesses. And I say, because it would carry so much emotional resonance into the next film. For us, his wife, his best friend to witness, instead of 2 characters that have known him, 20 minutes? Well, Chewie. In 7, you discovered Luke obviously is a hermit on this island, that there's so much unsaid about where he's been and what he's done. And actors like to write their own backstories. You want to figure out what you've done and where you've been. But I realized that wasn't really important to the story of Force Awakens. I still made it up myself. And, I tried to show it to JJ, and he, was accommodating, but basically patted me on the head, gave me a cookie, and made me go away. Because, whatever, make it up. I mean, they allude to things that have happened, and to a certain extent, it's not Luke's story anymore. But I think he's an important part of the overall arc of the saga. And again, there's a lot of mystery about him, even within the film. So you have to fill in your own backstory. I'm sure there'll be comic books and video games and novels that tell the story, but...
I'm just going to break in here and make sure that everybody out there realizes he is so significantly important to this next film.
Well, that's good to hear. But I did go up to Northern California, and the artists were saying, I've been drawing you for a year. And you saw all this conceptual art where Luke's, in scuba gear with, Daisy's character. What's her name? Ray. Listen, you guys, I haven't seen it in a long time. Luke Skywalker has vanished. I said, this is going to be good. I'm reading. I'm making notes. Every time everyone says, Skywalker must be stopped, page 34. The sword of Skywalker is powerful, page 77. So I have this long list, and I'll tell you where I thought I came in the forest, when the lightsaber goes like this and flies off. I said, what a great entrance! Ray caught it? She hasn't even been to Dagobah for training. What's the deal? I know. Everyone said. You didn't finish your training either, so you have no room to talk. I was a Jedi school dropout, but I had to get back to my friends. That was my excuse. Look, what does Luke know? Can he feel that Han Solo's in danger? All those things. See, I said, even if you don't plan to tell the audience, I have to know for myself. I made up a whole backstory of what happened between getting my medal, and yes, I agree, the Wookiee should have gotten one too. But you're right. I said, because if you don't tell the audience, it's not about me anymore. It's really not my story. It's the story of Rey and Finn and Poe and all of them, which is the way it should be. But you'll find out more. I don't think anyone will ever say, that's exactly what I wanted. And I better be careful, by the way, because for 7, I said, in front of a crowd like you, I said, no matter what we do, it's going to be, we can't please everyone. The build-up and John Williams' music, and, I thought it worked very well. In fact, I want to do movies now where I don't do anything, I don't talk. I get second billing, and, I'm in the movie less than 30 seconds. Less is more. And so I'm reading. Where is Luke? Everybody's talking about me. It's the most elaborate entrance in the history of show business. And then it's over. You show up, turn around, pull down your hood. You don't even know it's really literally a cliffhanger. That's what I love, the visual pun of him standing on a cliff. Did you get that? Subtle. And someone said to me, is that a gravestone next to your... You remember that question? I don't know. It looked like a rock to me. So we signed on, and like I say, I didn't know it was going to be bought by Disney, because this was summer of 2012. Then they announced that Disney had bought Lucasfilm around Halloween, which was October 30th. It was announced, and we didn't know who the director was going to be, and then they announced J.J. Abrams, and it all came out. It was all very, very exciting, and I hope people are happy. It seems like because in Hollywood, remember, kids, it's not important if it's of high quality, only if it makes money. Now, I don't want to, a good example would be Transformers. And to be completely fair to Michael Bay, I've never seen a Transformers film. I know they're among the highest grossing films in Hollywood history. I saw a trailer, and I'm too old to process that much information. The thing looked like it was edited in a Cuisinart. If you try and count 1,000, 2, 1,000, and it's just mind-boggling. And they're cutting everywhere where you don't know where you are. It's cinema of bewilderment, But what I'm saying is they keep making. All I'm saying is I've never met anybody that's my age or probably even your age that say, "Oh, I love that movie." Most people are disparaging of that particular franchise. But they keep making them because they make huge amounts of money. And oh my God, I just realized this is all on film. Because I shouldn't have gotten that specific, especially since I've never seen those movies, But my larger point was, it doesn't matter if it's good as long as it makes money. So because The Force Awakens made a lot of money, I can't be. It's not ergo. It's good. And,